Whew. Hydration. Hydration. Ain't nothing in the world more beautiful than staying hydrated on a Sunday morning. Matter of fact, it's the afternoon. Matter of fact, depending on what time zone it is that you in right now, you might be in the central time zone. You might be in the mountainous time zone. You might be on the Pacific time zone. I don't know where you at. All I know is there ain't nothing better than a little hydration to start your morning. If you ain't hydrated, I really don't want to talk to you. Okay? I really don't want to speak to you. If you're not hydrated, you might as well go on ahead and leave the chat right now. If you're not hydrated, go on ahead and leave the chat. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. What's up, Kyle? What's good with you, bro? I bet you hydrated. What up, Bengals Report? I bet you hydrated, bro. Oh, what up, Kalen? What up, Teddy Brickwater? What up, Diva? What's good with you? What's good, Andrew? What up, Channing? Phantom? What up, Manuel? What's poppin'? Look, we got a lot to get into today. We got a whole lot to get into today. Yo, what's good? Do you drink coffee in the morning? What a beautiful question. Yes, sir. I went to the Bucks. Hold on, what is this? Get $1 off your first order. The BN Cafe app. Oh, I've been used that. It won't be my first order. Hold up. Claire might be in and out, but I don't like having the sound gets real weird if I have the door open the whole time. I don't have any like sound pads or anything like that. Anyway, y'all, let's go. Greetings from Germany. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you? What is it, like 6 hours ahead over there? It's like 6 p.m. in Germany, right? That means the game's going to be on for you at 10 p.m. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's up, though, bro? What's good with you? Curtis going to step up. I feel it. Curtis going to do his thing. He only had one bad game so far. That wasn't really his fault. Curtis going to be all right. What's good? It's Lit TV. What up, Foolie? Yeah. DJ got to play well. DJ has to play well. I agree. The whole offense has to play well. I have no real worries about the offense at all. My biggest question is mainly about what are we going to see from Justin Herbert. I am not worried at all about the offense. I think Teddy Bridgewater is going to be fine, okay? Low-key, I think that the offensive scheme plan, the offensive scheme, the game planning for Mike Davis, for Reggie Bonifant, for what we got going on here. First off, I have no worries about DJ, Curtis, or Robbie. If they get options, if they get targets, if they get opportunities to have the ball in their hand, if they get chances to make plays, they will. Okay, I'm not worried. The receivers don't have to step up. There's not a single receiver on the team who needs to step up, and I'm including guys who aren't those big three. Even the guys who are like the fourth and fifth options as receivers, I don't think they have to step up. All they have to do is be put in positions to make plays, and they'll make them. They don't have to play any better than they have in the past 2 games. They're going to be all right. I haven't seen anything bad from any of the receivers so far. The only question is how many targets will any of those guys get. It is not a question of those guys having to step their game up or play better or whatever. Just play how you've been playing, and it's going to be all right. None of those guys... Because here's the thing. When you find yourself in a situation where you are at a disadvantage, you feel me? Because not having C-Mac is a disadvantage. Sometimes people tend to try to become heroes, try playing hero ball, start trying to do too much, and that's how you snowball a disadvantage into a situation where you really had no chance and you have no shot at coming back. We don't need players who are already playing solid to step up anything. I need you to play the same way, all right? For those guys, for those big three, play the same way. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to do too much. Let the game come to you, and you can take it to the Chargers, all right? Do what you're going to do. The guys I do want to see step up are guys on defense. but mainly Phil Snow. There are questions about the players on the field, and we have some big names who are going to be out. But I feel like one of the biggest things is, first off, KK not being there is an issue. I don't know if there actually was an update yet. I'm trying to. Well, actually, we won't even get the. We won't get the final. The actives and inactives for the game until probably 90 minutes before the game. Maybe even like an hour out from the game. You feel me? So I don't know exactly how many guys are actually going to be out, like those late games, those late game time decision kind of things. But I'm going to work under the assumption that the defense is going to have a few guys who are going to be out. Score prediction, I said 24-30 yesterday. 24-30 Panthers. Yeah. What's good, Wes? Keys for us to win? I'll get that in a second. Trash team trash. Y'all gonna lose. I'm guessing Flight Gang is a LA Chargers fan. I just didn't know that the Chargers had fans. Judging from what they were getting in their stadium when they were in San Diego and last year when they were in LA, I ain't know the Chargers had fans. I'm just glad you're here, bro. I'm glad to see a Chargers fan in the flesh. Actually, I know a Chargers fan. I'm actually real close to the Chargers fan. But that's beside the point. I never see one in the wild, you feel me? I never see one in a while. Do I know if Bosa's out? I didn't hear anything about him being out. I'm pretty sure he's in. I'm pretty sure Bosa's in. I'm pretty sure Bosa is straight, right? Yeah, he was a full practice. Yeah, there was no worry about him at all. Yeah, he was full all week. Yeah, he's straight. Do you think that Carolina can make the playoffs? Oh, you're testing me right now, brother. I'm gonna keep this positivity rolling. I'm gonna say, look, it's week 2. I'm gonna say, look, is it improbable? Is it impossible? It ain't impossible. Look, it's week 2. A lot of things can happen. Now, a lot of things gotta happen. You feel me? A lot of things gotta happen. And when I say a lot of things gotta happen, I mean a whole lot of things gotta happen. And they gotta happen quickly, and they gotta happen rapidly. All right? They gotta happen almost all at the same time. They gotta happen, they gotta be some extreme cases. You feel me? But it is possible for the Panthers to make the playoffs. Okay? 14-2 is our record. Teddy Brickwater preaching. KK been bad. I don't know about that. Is YGM playing? Like someone said, he's limited. He's not gonna get a lot of snaps. It's gonna be Stephen Weatherly. I have a very sneaky suspicion that YGM will not get a ton of snaps this year. I'm not sure if we're trying to go for wins or trying to get these guys some experience. But it seems like this coaching staff is trying to find a few games to sneak in some wins here and there and then focus on getting guys, the younger dudes, who may not be better than these vets and these backups we have on the squad. Get these young guys some reps after we can, secure a win or two and make sure, we can get the games. We can steal the games that we're supposed to steal, and the games that we probably won't win, let them play in those ones where it doesn't matter who starts and who gets the majority of the snaps in those games. But, YGM isn't going to get a lot of snaps this game. Second favorite team? Yeah, for a minute, the Chargers were my second favorite team, too. Like, the early mid-2000s, they had a hell squad. The Chargers had no business not winning a Lombardi. They had a hell squad for, 4 or 5 years. Actually, they've had a hell squad recently too, within the last 5-6 years. They've had several times where they had a team that could have won, like the whole thing, easily. But yeah. What up, Monty? What's good? But yeah, look, the defense, I'm looking more toward Phil Snow. I'm not expecting these guys to become, world beaters overnight. We saw the Raiders have their way with us. We saw the Bucks have their way with us. And talk about the Bucks, it gets real hard. I find myself thinking like Patriots because Tom Brady's there, and then I think about Leonard Fournette. I'm thinking, okay, that's the Jags who beat us. It's like, nah, it's not either one of those squads. If we get beat by the Jags, we can't be losing to the Jags. You feel me? But it gets really weird thinking about Brady and Leonard Fournette both being on the Bucks. It's a real weird like thought process when I think about those two names and I say Bucks right after it. But we saw how both those teams kind of had their way with us, especially their running backs. Pass pressure in passing situations is a problem, but that's one of those things where the numbers don't really shape up to become like a big deal, but a big like plus for us. But that's not what I'm really worried about. If teams are willing to just run the ball on us very easily and very effectively, the pass rush isn't really the main concern, or really shouldn't be the main concern, because if you can establish the run game, you can just hold on to the ball, and it's going to be very hard to win the time of possession battle in this game with no C-Mac, and with the kind of things that Austin Eckler can do for this team. And then think about other things that go into time of possession. It's the running game and short passes that get completed very often. It's him and Austin Eckler, and it's going to be Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry, much like Darren Waller, can be a huge factor for these Chargers. I really want to see what kind of things that we get out of Phil Snow. How he adjusts to this defense or to this offense. Because, look, like I mentioned in my stream yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago, I don't remember. The biggest way to really bring pressure and to really make a rookie quarterback make mistakes is to bring pressure and to get him off his spots, get him off his timing, make sure he doesn't have that muscle memory where it's like snap, 1 second, 2 second. You should be right there. I can just throw it into this space, depending on what I read pre-snap in the coverage and whatnot. And plus, against the Panthers coverage in the secondary, you don't have to make too many crazy reads, right? You don't have to make too many. You ain't putting in too much work. You don't take too much brain power. I ain't gonna hold you. This game's gonna be different. You feel me? But in the past 2 games, quarterbacks didn't have to put too much thought into what's this DB gonna do? Is he gonna trick me? Is he gonna be at the right place at the right time? Those days are over. They gonna be at the right place at the right time. Bet your house on it. But in these situations, with how our pressure's been looking and how not very good, putting it extremely lightly, that's the best way you could ever imagine to put this. How not very good the coverage has been, especially in the intermediate area. It's kind of hard to like say you need to always send Brian Burns, because you need help in the coverage. You just definitely need help coverage wise, and sometimes you might have to only rush 3, because if you don't back up Brian Burns, that could be more yards that someone gains in that cloud flat area. You feel me? In that 5 to 7 yard off to the sideline area where you're not being covered by a corner who's playing hard flats. And most of the time, you're not going to have a corner playing hard flats unless it's like short down and distance situations. You feel me? Phil Snow dementia? I don't know about that. I think he's all right. I think he's all right. It's only been 2 games. I'm not really trying to judge anybody off of just 2 games, especially when I knew what this team was looking like beforehand. There are a few things I'm worried about with just certain plays and consistency. There's consistency things you can talk about, but I'm not going to judge any coach or the team as a whole, or any player really off of 2 games. I do want to see how we look in this game though, because there's going to be some really tough matchups once again. Like I keep saying, bro, we're playing against the top 8 or 9 of the top 14, maybe 15 receivers in the league. We're playing against, look, the whole season is a gauntlet. Okay? This whole season is literally a gauntlet. We're playing against some of the hardest quarterback wide receiver duos. And if it's not a quarterback wide receiver duo, kind of like right now what we have with Justin Herbert, you feel me? They're not a quarterback wide receiver duo, but Keenan Allen is a monster. Keenan Allen is for real. So you have to really worry about those kind of things. Should we tank for Trevor if we continue to lose? Well, if you continue to lose, you're not tanking, you're just losing. Which is what I've also had a problem with that. People talking about we're tanking, whatever. I don't think the team's tanking. I think the team is just not very good. There's a very big difference between tanking and not having a very good team. And I feel like fans either think that you're always going to be a great team, and if you happen to be losing, the team is tanking. You might want to think about what the team actually is right now, because not every team that's losing games is actively tanking. That's number one. Also, if you're losing games, you don't have to tank because you're just losing games anyway. You're trying your hardest and you're just not better than other teams or just more clutch than other teams. Also, I don't believe we should go for a quarterback this year. So no, I don't at all. Yeah, I don't think that we need a quarterback this offseason or this draft period, because Panthers fans are gonna do what Panthers fans do. Panthers fans are gonna do what Panthers fans do. If we start losing games next year, they're gonna when we draft a guy, we might draft Trevor Lawrence, right? And people might say, hey, let Trevor Lawrence spend a year as a backup, let him learn the game, let us get an actual O-line around him and get the defense right and get all these other pieces in place so he can be ready to go in 2022. They'll say that in April. They'll say that in August. When it comes around October, maybe early November, if we only have 3 or 4 wins on the books in November, the story's going to change, and it always does. You feel me? It always does. Ayo, Monty, you got me. You really got me out my element on that one. You really got me out my groove. The train just screeched to a halt. I was on a roll. You feel me? I was on a roll. I was like, okay, we talk about this. We get this information out there, and I read that on my screen, and I say, But we back. I don't know what I was saying. What was I even saying, bro? That really just. I have no idea what I was even talking about. I read that comment and I have no idea. My whole brain cells just I don't even know what happened. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. Around November, we gonna start begging for the team to put him in, and things might happen. You feel me? Shells, that team to use your voice for the segment talking about Anthony Edwards. Yeah, bro. I don't know who told me. Someone just randomly commented on that Anthony Edwards video. Was like, "Yo, I think TNT just used your voice in their draft segment." I was like, "Okay, this man's just bullshitting me right now." Like, I watch Inside the NBA, but I only watch the pregame and the halftime show. I don't really watch their special segments on specific topics. But I went and I found it on YouTube, and they definitely did use some of my sound bites from my video talking about Anthony Edwards. It was kind of crazy. My voice was on TNT Inside the NBA in their draft segment about Anthony Edwards, Obi Toppin, and James Wiseman. That's kind of wild, right? When I saw it, it was wild. It was crazy. But yeah, that was dope because those videos don't get a lot of views. That video on Anthony Edwards didn't get a lot of views. Actually, none of my NBA content does. But still, I think this game right here is definitely winnable, but it's gonna take a complete left turn, in defensive play calling. Defensive play calling and adjustments at halftime have to happen. They have to happen. I don't think we get pressure on Justin Herbert. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think we get pressure on Justin Herbert, and I don't think that forcing pressure is going to be the right thing, because you bring everyone in at a dead sprint and they run a screen at you, it's going to be a problem. They toss the ball outside and you're running up the middle, it's going to be a problem. Teddy Brickwater said get that bag, and they said you didn't get it. And the best Sunday school dropout said you didn't get a check. Of course not. I didn't even get mentioned. You feel me? I didn't even get. Let me show y'all. Hold up. It's kind of crazy because I don't know exactly. I definitely can't. Look, first of all, I definitely can't show y'all the video. This stream will get copyright striked. But I'm gonna show you right here. Let me show you real quick. It's this video right here. It's the NBA prospects, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, and Obi Toppin, yada, yada, yada. It was put up last night, like around 10 o'clock. 30K views. That's not a lot. Actually, it's very little. Very few views. You feel me? It's at... What I'm going to do is this. What happens is... Hold up. You hear my voice at 2:02 and at 2:10. I'm not going to play it. I don't want to risk TNT. I don't want to risk TNT copyright striking this video. But if you go to this... What the fuckity? What has happened? Why did that... What happened there? Hold up. Why did it go to a black screen? Oh, that was weird. That was weird. But if you go to this link right here... If you go to this link right here, they use my sound bite at 2:02 and at 2:10, talking about Anthony Edwards. It's kind of crazy. Actually, you know what? I will play it. I will play it, but I'm gonna block out the screen. Hold up. Y'all believe me. I'm not. I wanna bluff you. I wanna bluff you.
That next level.
There's no one any more exciting than Anthony Edwards out of UGA.
He's just got NBA star written all over him.
I think this is an impact dude in the NBA.
The man is box office.
I love basketball.
I said about 8 words. Now I should be getting paid by the word. I need about $5 per word. I ain't gonna look, the price ain't that high right now. This is the perfect time to buy the stonks. At this very moment, it's the perfect time to cash in on the stonks. Look, the price might go up. The price might go up, but it's the perfect time to cash in, because just pay me 5 per word. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Did I get paid for that? No. They didn't even... Yeah, hold on, watch this. Watch this. What's crazy is... I didn't get no love. Like, I don't know if you can see it. But... No reference? No... Hey, we got these sound bites from this person? Where's the love? Where they at, though? They ain't say, hey... This person we got at 2:02 and 2:10. This person said this. They ain't show no love. They really didn't show no love. Disrespectful, honestly. I'm about to start singing Drake songs. I'm about to start shedding a tear. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. But I guess you know now. I really did think they might have, said a little something like, we got this information from this person right here, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Minnesota likes LaMelo better? Maybe. I don't really care. I don't really care who we get out of Wiseman, Melo, or Anthony Edwards. They've all got like really great parts of their game. They also have some really bad parts of their game or really big questions in their game. So I don't really care which one we get. I just don't want to trade down, and I don't want to get a power forward or old dude from Turkey. I'd rather get the top 3 dudes. I'm cool with all this. Need to contact them ASAP. I mean, they ain't gonna. They probably sooner just mute out that part of the video than ever slide me money. You feel me? They would never do that. They'd never do that. What do you think about LeBron going to his 10th finals? Well, he'll have his 10th finals appearance, but my boys from Boston got something to say about that. I mean, hey, I've been a Celtics fan since the organization was first established. I mean, when they drafted Kemba Walker, in their very first year of existence, I was there. I was their number one fan first one in the building, last one out after every single game. So, I mean, first overall pick, Kemba Walker, the very first pick in franchise history. I think that the Celtics really have this one very easily. Actually, it's going to be a very easy game for a very easy series for the Celtics in the finals. I ain't worried about it. I never worried about it. Never know till you try. I mean, I might. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The Knicks got an 8th pick. Yeah, the Knicks are just a bad franchise. They deserve to get like the 15th pick. If they could have. I love how the lottery works in the NBA because you can't just be asked. You can't just be asked and then get rewarded for it. You might not get what you want. You might not get what you want. Now, honestly, the lottery system did fuck us with Anthony Davis. We could have had AD. Now, we should have had AD, and we would have had a monster squad. The Hornets would have had a much different trajectory if we would have been able to get AD. But I guess the Hornets did get AD. The Hornets technically got AD because they were in New Orleans at the time. But they gave us our name back, I guess. I gave us our name back. The Warriors might trade down, but I don't know if they should. They're gonna have a hell squad. Maybe they could trade down. But they're gonna have a hell squad this upcoming season. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad, bro. They get to take an off year and they get their big three back. They get their big three back and they have a top pick. It's kind of ridiculous. You feel me? Bobcat was a better name? Hell no, it wasn't. Hell no, it wasn't. But getting back to this game between the Panthers and the Bucks. Look, this is a real tough one because I'm really worried about how we're gonna address Austin Eckler and Hunter Henry. Those are two big names that, look, we don't really handle the run game all that well. We really don't contain the run game that well, and we have not shown an ability to stop a tight end. Now against the Bucks, that was mainly Brady just not having any real. It was a weird situation where Brady did not find his tight ends very often, and Darren Waller and the Raiders could have gone even crazier on us. But they said, Josh Jacobs, go ahead and do what you do, and we'll worry about Darren Waller some other day. I'm really worried about Hunter Henry and Austin Eckler, and that's before you even talk about Keenan Allen going crazy. The good thing is I don't really have much faith in a lot of the other dudes on the squad. Now, Mike Williams is pretty decent, all right? Mike Williams is not a bad receiver, but I'm not really worried about him in the same way as I'm worried about the matchup for Hunter Henry. What up, Daniel? Put on a Panthers jersey? I might. I just hate putting on Panthers jerseys and whatnot when I stream because I got all these lights on, the doors closed. It gets real hot, bro. It gets real hot and it gets all sweaty and shit. They start smelling bad, and I don't know. I really don't like doing all that. Then you gotta wash them, and then the quality of the jersey goes down. I like getting jerseys and then just either hanging them up or just having them. I'm not really a jersey person. I'm not like a jersey wearing person. I like just having them up. I need to get some actual frames so I can just put them up on the walls. I need to get some frames. What I need to do. Because right now they're in the closet. I have the Jake Delhomme jersey right there, but I have jerseys in the closet that I don't wear. They're not hanging up or anything. They're not on display. Because I don't have the actual frames for them to put on the wall. But yeah, I'm not really a jersey wearing person. That's kind of weird. It's real weird. I don't like wearing jerseys. Like at a game I would, but like just wearing it in the house, I don't really wear jerseys like that. That ain't my steez. You feel me? That ain't the steez. You feel me? High scoring game. What do you think? What do you think the score is gonna be? Hold up. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all score prediction is. What do y'all think the score is gonna be? What up, Smithy? What up, Nasir? Oh, Dynasty is a Raiders fan? Y'all kind of crazy with it. Hey, the Raiders look kind of good this year. The Raiders look real sneaky. You feel me? I got LV at New England, Shy at Atlanta, and TB Dinner. Okay, yeah. Cool. 0-87. Now, ain't that something? 36-30? Okay. I feel you. 35-28. So we got 2 in here who think the Panthers going to win. We got 3 in here because you got to count me. 36-30. Yeah, I said 6 points as well. But I had 24-30. 20-14. That's pretty low scoring. 35-18 for the Chargers. 35-28. Became a fan watching your Raiders preview, like your content and opinions. That's what's up. My man showing some love. Actually, what's crazy is I had a Giants fan and a fan of, I don't know who it was. It was a Giants fan and this lady was a fan of the Eagles, I want to say. I don't know what team it was. It might have been the Broncos. I know it was a bad team. It was fans of 2 bad teams who came through during one of my play-by-plays, and they was rocking with us. That was pretty cool. But what up, Jay Dizzle? 27-21. I can see that. But yeah, I think the line is at 44 points. I'm pretty sure the line for this game is at 44 points. I think Vegas is being very disrespectful. Where are we at? Yeah, it's 43.5, and the Chargers are 6.5 point favorites. I don't know if I would put money on the spread. I think we cover. But putting 100 on the spread is kind of crazy. Putting 100 on the line though, 43.5 is the line. You gotta go over on that. I think we've gone over every single game or the 2 games we played so far. 43.5. I think both these teams can definitely combine for 44 points. 44 points is an easy line. That's a very, very easy line. Even with, the only problem is players on defense for us. The whole offense is, we can score. They can score. I think 43.5 points is a little disrespectful, especially considering it is the second lowest spread of the day. Oh, tie for the Rams and Bills. That's not a good one either. Rams and Bills, actually, they have good defense. I don't know. That could be a decent line. Steelers and Texans, that looks like the overs is real good too. The Bears and the Falcons, they can score. The problem isn't the Falcons' ability to score. They can score with anyone. They just can't defend, which is really good for the Bears because they're not very good, but the Falcons' defense is not very good either. 46 points could very easily happen. That could very easily happen in a hurry. Dallas and Seattle, that's the highest this week. I could probably see this going under. That's crazy. This is the highest line, but I can see that going under. I don't want to get too crazy with the betting and whatnot, but still. Beat the Chargers. I know you want to see the Chargers lose. I want Melo because you need a box. Yeah, I believe you. That's a big thing for me too. I think that right now there's questions about all 3 of the dudes we could sign or we could draft, and you may as well just pick someone up who can at least get some kind of excitement or at least some kind of attention to the squad again. Because the Hornets aren't going to win very many games next year either, but at least you can have something to bring fans back. Bro, some girl had us losing 19-26. What the fuck is that score? Yeah, that's a little bit weird. She has a lot of faith in Joey Sly though. That's a lot of faith in Joey Sly. I will say that. Whitehead needs to step up. Big day for him today. I mean, you had Whitehead for a minute, so you understand what's going on there. We'll see how he works against Austin Eckler. I want to see how he does against if it's going to be Hunter Henry. If he has anything to do with Hunter Henry, it's going to be a problem. Also, the Raiders' O-line is just way too good. The Raiders' O-line is actually serious. The Raiders' O-line is very serious. The defense, look, I got to see some out of our tackles, right? I got to see some out of our tackles today because it's going to be a problem. Especially with Linval, Joseph in the inside, you're not going to get a lot of help on the outside. you're not going to get a whole lot of help because you really do have to double team Linval Joseph. You're not going to, it's not just going to be Matt Paradis versus Linval Joseph. You got to get a guard in there as well. So one of these tackles is going to be one-on-one. One of these tackles has to win the battle consistently. And then the secondary is also, this is monstrous, right? The secondary is just monstrous. So there are some big opportunities for dudes to step up. Some crazy opportunities for dudes to step up today. Making fun of our D on Fox right now? Well, it is what it is. We should have kept Jordan Kunashek. Yeah. I need Matt to get a sack for my Madden 21 challenge. What's crazy is when our D gets a stop, someone gets a penalty. Yeah. I remember in training camp, those kind of things were a problem. Like false starts, penalties on defense were a big problem pretty consistently. They brought it up a lot of times in the post training camp day, write-ups and in the tweets and whatnot. You always heard about some sort of like mental error going on one side of the ball or the other. Now, I don't think we had very many holdings or false starts on offense, so that's pretty good. That's real good to see from the O-line. But yeah, defense has had some issues. Tell me why the Giants look better than us right now. Do they look better? I don't know about look better. I don't know if that's true. On third, yeah. I mean, yeah. I know what you're saying. I knew what you were saying. Better than the Jets? Yeah. I mean, being better than the absolute worst team in the league feels good. Being better than the absolute last place team, who has really, I mean, their best chances of them is win 2 games. Win 2 games, and it's a successful season for the Jets. But for us, we gotta win 10, or it's a complete disaster. You gotta tear it all down. You gotta cut everybody if we don't win 10 games. If we don't win 10 games, this whole season was a failure. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about it. The Giants have been in close games, both games, and almost beat the Bears. We handed the ball to Alex Armah on the 41. We in trouble. What does that have to do with us not being in close games? We almost beat the Raiders, and the Raiders are better than the Bears, right? We almost beat the Raiders, and the Raiders are better than the Bears. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We're playing Canada. I hope we can contain them. Yeah, you won't do that. You guys lose this game by 1 billion. Sorry to say it, but yeah, y'all lose this game by 1 billion. Oh, I just got a notification from the Panthers app. I thought it was them giving a injury report update, but that was kind of stupid because they're not going to do that until like 3:00 or 2:30ish actually. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Wait, that's 5 off of what? $10. The Grubhub is calling me. Look, I'm gonna need that same energy from yesterday, my guy. Put this W in the air. Look, we gonna win. Look, I ain't worried about nothing, bro. This team is built to win right now. Okay, I think we can win this game against the Chargers. It all depends on the defense. It all depends. Look, they have a monstrous squad on D, but you have to, if you can slow down what Justin Herbert is doing and make him question something just a little bit. If you can make Justin Herbert question himself just a little bit early on, if you can do it early enough, like first half, make him get 2 really good stops. Get 2 really good stops on Justin Herbert. Make him start to question himself. Make him start to doubt himself just a little bit. You can get them off their game. I don't know how we gotta figure out a way to contain Austin Eckler, but if we can stop Justin Herbert, then the game plan gets a little bit more clear. It becomes Austin Eckler and Hunter Henry for me. I know what Keenan Allen is. He gonna do what he gonna do. And this Chargers O-line isn't that bad. There were some injuries, I think, for the O-line, but my big concerns are Hunter Henry and Austin Eckler. Just DoorDash some Popeyes. That's real clutch. No way we're winning 10 games? Says who? Who said that? Who said we don't win 10 games? I ain't seen them. I come here as a depressed Panthers fan for hope. let me tell you right now, you don't need hope. You just need a little faith. You don't need hope. You just need a little faith. Just close your eyes and jump in. Is Okun injured? I think he's going to be a game-time decision. I think he's one of those guys who is going to be a game-time decision. This might show for both teams. It will. No. Dennis Daly and Kwan Short. KK are both these dudes are game-time decisions. I'm pretty sure they're going to be out. The way I'm looking at it is I'm working under the assumption that it's Schofield again for Daly and that KK is probably going to be out again this week. Russell Okun didn't play on Thursday, but he was practicing fully on Friday. I don't know what they've said about him. I don't remember if Rev Rule said he was going to be a game time decision, but he did say about Dennis Daly and KK on Friday. He said they're going to be at the game and we're going to see how things shake out. But he said if we were playing at this moment right now, those two would not be playing. So that was on Friday. We'll see how it works out for us in the next couple hours. They're going to pull out the actual injury report of inactives decently soon. Usually it's about 90 minutes before kickoff, so we're looking at like 2:30ish to find that out. Yeah, Popeyes has dry biscuits, but that's why you get the chicken sandwich. You don't get biscuits. 8-8 at best. Add 2 wins. Add 2 wins to that. What's good, Rel? What's popping with you? Bet we will let all walk when contract talks start. I don't know about that. Let all walk? Nah. We're not letting Taylor Moton walk. We're not letting DJ Moore walk. That's not happening. Promise you that. All this together, like they said in High School Musical, you ain't lied. DJ Robbie and Curtis versus Casey Hayward, Chris Harris Jr. and Desmond King. Yeah, it's crazy, right? 2-14. My boy Icy Pablo is dyslexic. We going 41-2, my brother. We going 41-2. What you talking about? Send Curtis to New England. Cam need more help? Yeah, you're right. Hey, Shells. Hello from Oregon. Will you drop that link for watching the Panthers game out of area, please? Yeah, I got you, Lonnie. Hold up. Wait, is this that's the NBA stream site? What I will say to you right now is if you're going to use this site, this is the best site to watch the games, but you're going to want to use AdBlock. I use uBlock Origin. I actually use both. I mean, well, I use uBlock Origin and AdBlock when I'm watching these streams on the internet, but when I watch my own videos on YouTube, I turn them off. I turn off the ad block. You know, when you on YouTube, we don't use ad block on YouTube. That's very rude. You feel me? That's very rude. We don't use that. We don't use that on YouTube. What I will say is if you're on mobile, I don't know how well it works on mobile. I never use it on mobile. But yeah, that's a good site. That's a great site to use. Crack Streams is a great site to use. There's other places to find good streams as well, but that's when I use when it's out of area. Have I tried the Brave browser? No, I never heard of it. We scored 17. It should have been more against the Bucks, and the Bucks D better than the Chargers. Are we sure about that? I don't know. Is the Bucks D better than the Chargers? I'm not quite so sure about that. Also, we had some bad mistakes in that game. Also, C-Mac got hurt in that game. So, yeah, there's a few things to talk about there. Sucks on mobile? Yeah, most of those sites do suck on mobile. Yeah, I got you, Lonnie. So, yeah, while this Chargers injury report is pretty deep, Asmar Bilal, he got put on IR. Him, I think Justin Jackson, Melvin Ingram, Justin Jones, all got put on IR. Obviously, Tyrod is still dealing with that punctured lung. Now, look, if Tyrod was playing, this would have been an easy dub from the start. I'm talking about from the jump. We probably win by 30. But with Justin Herbert in the game, I got to keep things a little bit more realistic. We probably win by a 3-piece. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be real serious. It's gonna be a tough game. Yeah, they made Mahomes look normal. He made him look real silly. You feel me? They went to OT. Now you ain't gonna tell me the Bucks defense is making that happen. All right, the Bucks defense is not doing that to Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Teddy ain't throwing 4 touchdowns. Well, I heard Matt Rule say that Mike Davis is a starter level quarterback. So I'm gonna let him tell me that. If he say that's the truth, then he say that's the truth. And he ain't lied yet. Matt Rule ain't lied yet. So I'm a rock with that. I'm gonna see what's going on with that. We gonna find out. Tyrod or PJ, who you got? Doesn't matter. Probably Tyrod. But honestly, either one you have isn't going to be a franchise quarterback, but yeah, I definitely take Tyrod for sure. Kind of easily too. Very easily. What up, Lane? What's good with you? Not Mahomes? Oh yeah, you got to play against your opponent's strength. You really can't go into a game doing the same thing over and over again unless you're just the best team in the league or you're just the best at doing something. Like with C-Mac, you can probably just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and that has success, or it had success for his numbers. But a good team with good coaches always play. They play to their strengths, but they also play to take advantage of an opponent's weaknesses. That's the most important thing. Yeah, you're right, Connor. Depends on our O-line, and their O-line is pretty serious. So I don't think we get a lot of pressure. I don't think we try to get a lot of pressure. I think what happened, I think I saw a stat. Real recently. Let me see if I show my screen. I am. I don't know. Hold up. Ooh, they ain't showing no love. Panthers lose by 7+. But it's only 27 votes, 29 votes, whatever. Who was it? I forgot who it was. But someone on my list I made for. I have a list for people who talk about Panthers, the media members. I forgot who said it, but they said that Phil Snow, the numbers of him actually blitzing was mad low. Whoa, DJ Moore got fined $10,000 for pushing LaMarcus Joyner in the helmet. When he poked him in the head on his helmet in the first game, that's 10 racks. Jesus Christ, that's 10 racks. 10 racks for poking someone in the head. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Oh, ranked number 1 in fantasy going into week 3? Oh, of course. Wait, what? Of course, in fantasy they are. Yeah. That's like how every single team's big man and slashers were the best option going against the Hornets in DFS. You just the interior for the Hornets it's been real soft. It's been real soft lately. I can't find the actual article, and I don't feel like scrolling anymore down this list. But the fact is, Phil Snow barely ever blitzed, and I don't see that changing this game. They have a really good O-line, and there's just too much to worry about in the pass game. I think you try to play coverage. This is a game where I think you try to play coverage. I want to see Brian Burns used in a way that is pretty consistent. I don't want to keep seeing him hand in the dirt, rushing in, and then the next play, it's 3 down linemen. He's standing up, he's in coverage. The next play, he's standing up and he's rushing in. The next play, he's handing the dirt, but he's playing coverage. I want to see him do something, and I'll say this, I'd probably just rush 4. I don't know. Actually, I don't really know because there's problems basically everywhere. There's problems everywhere, but I want to see him used in a certain way, and Phil Snow stays very consistent with that strategy. Y'all should have kept Norv, to be honest. He wasn't that bad. The problem with Norv was that he didn't trust Kyle Allen to run the same offense as Cam, or at least try to run the same offense as Cam. So the offense that he ran in 2018 was exciting and whatnot, but in 2019 when Cam went out, the offense has turned really predictable, and it was really bland, vanilla. It was a bad offense because he just didn't trust Kyle Allen to run the same kind of offense, and it wasn't that good. So yeah, I never understood why people said Norv was a bad OC. What I saw was a really good OC that thought that Kyle was too dumb to run an offense with pre-snap motion or with any kind of wrinkles in it. That's all I saw. I saw him not have faith in Kyle Allen and not even try. I mean, at least try to run the offense, but he didn't, and he made an offense that was like for dummies. You feel me? That's all I saw. Trying to see Chin in more one-on-one situations? Maybe. I don't want to see him in more one-on-one situations because I want to see him in one-on-one situations. If I see Jeremy Chin in one-on-one, I want that to be because we're doubling up on someone else or we're giving someone else help over the top. I don't care about some ego thing like, oh, look at this, Jeremy Chin looks good in a one-on-one situation, and we still have one-on-ones everywhere else. I don't really care about the storyline of Jeremy Chin locking down whatever. That means nothing to me, honestly. I would rather, if he's going to be in one-on-one situations, then I want to see someone else getting help over the top or us bracketing somebody or there being a little bit more security in the middle of the field where Tyre Whitehead is. I'm not really interested in the storylines for Jeremy Chin. It's cool and all, but just wanting to see one-on-ones for no reason isn't anything to me. How many rush touchdowns for Cam today? I don't care, really. To be honest with you. They win the game, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm worried about us winning this game right here. Cam gonna win his game. I ain't gonna put too much thought into Cam's game against the Raiders today. That's coming up in 6 minutes. I ain't put too much thought into that. I'm trying to get my boys in blue, the blue and black, to get this win today. I'm trying to put this positivity in the air. I don't have time to spread my attention and me speaking into the universe this win. If I'm splitting my attention between us and the Patriots, it ain't gonna work. Okay, it ain't gonna work. I gotta put all my energy into this game against the Chargers because it's gonna be a toughie. And if we lose because I didn't put enough energy and positivity in the air about this Chargers game, I'm gonna have a problem with you. Okay? We're going to have a problem, Jonas, if we don't win this game. Because you made me say Patriots twice now. Now, I need to get my energy up for these Panthers. Because do you understand what we're going against this game? I don't think you I don't think you understand exactly what's going on in this game, my brother. I don't think you understand the situation we're in. I don't have time to speak on Cam. I never had time to speak on Cam because look. There's a few things going on in this Panthers game that we really need to help. We need some help. We need something, okay? And if me speaking on the Panthers, putting this energy in the air is what's gonna get us over the top, then I gotta try it at least. You feel me? I don't think Teddy's arm is very very impressive. He and Drew Brees throw the same balls, but Drew is 15 years older. Is that right? I don't know about that. In fact, I know that's wrong. That's not even close to being true. How long have you been a Panthers fan? I've been a fan since 2002. I've been a fan since 1987. DJ Moore isn't doing much on the field. It's all Robbie Anderson. That's not true either. Lane, I also think that Norv was better than Josh McDaniels too. Better than Josh McDaniels? He overused running backs and never really used trick plays. Yeah, but you don't have to in the Patriots, how Patriots run. DJ is selling, though? I don't know about that. Actually, I know that's not true. No, he's not. Been a fan since birth? Yeah, I've been a fan since the birth of the Earth. So I've been a fan for a little bit longer than y'all. All right, I feel you convinced me. I'll put on the jersey a little bit earlier if it helps. Look, if you usually put the jersey on at game time, put it on 30 minutes earlier, bro. The game's at 4:05, right? Put the jersey on at 3:35. Just put it on at 3:30. Give us 35 minutes. Give us 35 minutes of extra jersey time. And whatever y'all do, just make sure you do it a little extra. Whatever you do before games, make sure you do things a little bit extra and a little bit early. We gonna need help, okay? I need your help. You need my help. They need our help, okay? That's how this works. How old am I? 48. Celts in 7. Sorry I had to. What are you apologizing for? That we already knew that. What are you talking about? We been knew. We been knew the Celtics were gonna win this in 7. Matter of fact, they might win it in 5. Matter of fact, I got the Celtics in 5. Talk to me about that. Speak to me about that. Celtics in 5. In this series against the Heat and against the Lakers. Celtics in 5. You heard me right. I bet not hear no mathematicians in the chat neither. If I see you doing some quick and fast math, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you professors out there, okay? I don't want to hear it. Since the ancient years, since the Renaissance period, dust off by the Sean Foster and Kerry Collins jerseys. Yeah, I want to bet with Leonardo da Vinci. He said the Panthers weren't going to win the game. I said, bro, I said, you must not know about these Panthers. I bet him for one of his paintings. I got a Da Vinci. It's not in this room. It's in the other room though. I don't keep it in this room. I gotta keep it under lock and key. But yeah, we was really going crazy. We was really going crazy back in 1392. We was doing some crazy shit. You feel me? Lakers winning it. Stop it, Chief. What are you talking about? Who the Lakers? I never even knew about them. Where they from? Miami is better? Is that so? Says who? If you say Miami is better, you couldn't even name the shape of a basketball. I can tell you never even seen the basketball. I've never seen the Heat win a game before. I'm not going to lie to you. I have literally never seen the Heat win a single game of basketball. I have no idea how they're in the situation, but I'll tell you this much. The Heat, they're not a good team. They're not a good team. I couldn't name a single player on the Heat. I couldn't name the coach of the Heat. I couldn't even name where they're from or the state. I can't name anything about the Heat right now because they're not a good team. Now I can tell you everything about the Celtics and how I was right there when they drafted Kemba. I was right there in the stadium when they drafted Kemba. I was right there. I told you Nuggets ain't winning nothing. They got cheated. My Nuggets got cheated, first of all. My Nuggets got cheated, first of all. You don't understand. See, if you knew anything about basketball, you would have understood the Nuggets should have won that series in 4. Maybe even sooner than that. The Nuggets really should have won the series in 4. But things happen. I can't explain it now. I don't have enough time to explain it now. Just trust me on this when I say that the Nuggets really should have won. But and then I really can't speak on it too much because they watching us right now, bro. They really watching us. There's eyes and ears everywhere. The Nuggets honestly should have won that series in 4. Okay? They never drafted Kemba. I can tell you never even seen a basketball court in your life. What are you talking about? Yes, they did. He was on the what's now? I never heard of that team until whenever the season starts. I don't even know when the NBA season starts. When is the draft, bro? When is the draft? Hasn't the draft gotten postponed twice now? They don't even know when the season starts. I'll tell you when I'm a fan of that team again. Right now, I'm a fan of the team that drafted Kemba Walker, the Boston Celtics. Nuggets fun to watch? Yeah, they're going to be good for a long time. I missed the Sonics? Yeah, they're a hell team. My cousin owes me. He betted on Denver? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's free money. That's free money. So you don't know who Jimmy Buckets is. Never heard of him. Chargers about to get that work on offense? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we gonna handle them, bro. Offense and I'm telling you right now, Dante Jackson holds Keenan Allen to 4 receptions for 37 yards. I'm calling right now. Hey, take the if y'all some gambling addicts, take the under on whatever prop bets there are for Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Justin Herbert, all of them, bro. Oh, take the under. Say it ain't gonna happen. Say it won't hit. Or I guess not the under. Just say it won't hit. Kemba, MJ, and LeBron. Now, I know who LeBron is, but I don't know. Is MJ the guy who played at Chapel Hill? There's not been a single good player who came out of Chapel Hill. Tell you that right now. I have never seen a single good basketball player who ever played at UNC Chapel Hill. Not a single one. You can't name one. You literally can't name a single player who came out of Chapel Hill. How about Dwayne Wade? Is that Gabrielle Union's husband? Isn't that Gabrielle Union's husband? Jimmy, I know a dude named Jimmy who played for the Bulls. Yeah, I know a guy named Jimmy who played for the Bulls. But I don't know anyone named Jimmy who plays for the Heat. More like 8 catches, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jackson ain't got no traction. See, that's the kind of thing that makes us lose. See, we only losing because we not being positive enough. You got to be positive. You feel me? Dante Jackson, he about to be. Will he lock down a receiver? Will he be consistent on defense? Will he be at the right place at the right time? Will he be fast? Yes, Dante Jackson will be fast, and that's all you need. I'll tell you right now, that's really all you need. I think I'm peaking on my mic. Let me turn this down. That's really all you need to succeed. Dante Jackson, you better be fast. Dante gonna prove the man you need an X factor. Yo, Connor said Sean May. Why is that the first name I see? Yo, why is Sean May the first name I see? That's crazy. That's crazy. Sean May. I actually forgot about dude. Sean May always reminds me. Sean May's build always reminds me of Raymond Felton's build now. Raymond Felton's build now is so crazy. Thinking about Raymond Felton is so crazy to me. So unexpected. Can't even lock down his house or his car, bro. Let's be real. Not even with the fob for the car. Hey, it's real easy to lock the car down. Is it at least parked? But yeah, we win this game by at least 6. It should be more, but the refs gonna hold us. You feel me? Look, it should be. We should win this game by 13 plus, but the refs gonna do what the refs do, and it's very obvious. It's very obvious what the refs are gonna do this game against the Chargers. What can you say? What can you say? I think the crack stream site is dead. Word. Let's find out. I'm going to check this, and then I'm going to get off and watch this pit. Whoa. Actually, I think you're right. Nose back up. Refresh. Refresh real quick. Oh, hold up. I think it's just going through some issues. Yeah, I keep refreshing. Yeah, I have the yeah, I have the New England game up right now.
This secondary.
Just keep refreshing.
You'll see 27 plays the ball perfectly. Hand on
I just saw Cam throw the ball to Edelman.
Looks right in the eye, and then he gets there, and that ball.
Nah, I'm on it right now. I'm gonna flash it for y'all.
But really, just great defense by Mullen. This secondary, Jim, they're young.
Wait, no, they're talented. I'm not even on the right screen.
So you go on the road.
Either way, you can hear it in the background, right? You can hear it. That's not like my TV playing. That's actual direct audio from the stream.
Here's the kick by Bailey.
But yeah, NFL Byte works too.
The fair catch at the
yeah,
30.
I use NBA Byte for my NBA streams, and they use the same. They use the same provider. It's all Buff Stream, I think.
Well, Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Played some of the best football. I mean,
But I'm not gonna
well, this is his 97th
do play-by-play for this one because I just want to do it. We got a long night ahead of us from 4 o'clock till after the game. I gotta shoot a video afterwards. So I'll be back at 4 for the play-by-play, the live play-by-play for the Panthers and the Chargers. We gonna win this game, and Tay put up 400 yards. He gonna do it again too. He gonna do it again. Ooh, they're in bunch right now. Hold up, let me watch this play real quick. Let me just watch this one play. Single back bunch, and Josh Jacobs gets 13 yards on his first carry of the game. Of course, it's gonna be a long day for the Patriots, y'all. Anyway, y'all go ahead, y'all. Make sure you wash your hands, cover your face. Y'all be safe out there, man. Make smart decisions, alright? And make sure you put some positivity in the air for these Panthers. And come back at 4 o'clock. We're going to be going crazy. We're going to have the play-by-play, live play-by-play. And we'll be going on for the whole game. Alright, y'all. Y'all stay safe. And I'll be back in 3 hours.